Hi, Ignacio here with North Star Senior Advisors, and today I wanted to share with you the three major barriers for placement in senior living. So the number one barrier, of course, is going to be finances. So senior living, a lot of folks don't understand this. It's mostly privately paid, unlike hospitals and nursing homes where health insurance will help cover those costs. Senior living, specifically in Florida, it's mostly privately paid. There are three things that will help pay for senior living: long-term care insurance policy, veteran aid and attendance is a VA benefit, and three, the Medicaid long-term waiver program. It's a low-income program for seniors in Florida. So that's always going to be the number one barrier. Number two, believe it or not, it's going to be, if we're talking assisted living, it's going to be the willingness for an individual to transfer. It's not usually an easy decision. It can be giving up your independence to some degree, but it's also going to be potentially the safe thing to do when the time comes. But not a lot of folks recognize that, so they prolong the transition, or they're in denial and they really don't want to accept the terms and conditions that they're in. So they'll either, not want to transition or delay transition to an assisted living. Memory care is a little different. Memory care folks are placed because they can no longer make their own decisions. There's advanced dementia. So that's a different type of situation. That's going to be more of the caregiver wanting to hold on as long as possible. There's some guilt, of course, there as well, understandably so. But those are going to be the number two reason, whether it's acceptance, guilt, or denial. And the third reason is going to be the ability for the individual to meet criteria. So let's say you've got the finances, let's say you're willing to be placed, or you're ready to place your loved one with dementia. Now it's going to boil down to that individual being appropriate and being accepted into senior living. So the criteria there, of course, is going to be to have to, at a minimum, stand up, bear weight, pivot with assistance, even one person assisting, no communicable diseases, and no wounds larger than a stage 2. So that's in a combination, the three major barriers to placement. And of course, they can I named them in order that I did, but it could be that appropriateness is number one. But typically, from what we see, they're normally in that order. So hopefully that helps as a proactive step. Learn more and find out all your resources and find out all of your options. Give us a call. We'll give you that information.